2, 1. Hey! Hey! Welcome to Buttland! It's laying down we're up. Saying hello to Tank and check out the butt. Head over to Broken Track to...
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us for Brick World Crossing, your weekly Animal Crossing live stream that we do here on the Brick World channel. Sometimes we talk about Lego. Mostly we run around my two islands as I try to get them themed. We're on Buttland today, and it is the 4th episode in a row that we've been on New Year's Eve. Maybe one of these days I'll get off of winter altogether, but I mean, even just out of 2024. Oh, look, and we've got a co-host joining us even. Let's see who it is. It's Z-Sir. It is Mr. Ben Hauger. How you doing tonight, sir?
Here I am. Look how quick that was.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, you got here right in time. We got a couple people watching and a couple likes already, so thank you guys. Rob Claxton's here tonight. Border66 is here tonight. Says hitting the like button now for you in case I fall asleep before you start. Thank you.
Okay,
Appreciate that a lot.
That's nice.
Yeah, I got some gifts in the mail here. She's drowning in seeds. What? It must be some sort of flower. Didn't catch all that. Found this really awesome art. Oh, we have to find out if this is fake or real now. That's always fun.
Stay muscular.
Yeah, that's from Tank.
Yeah.
Oh, look, my rank is S. Good for me. Good for me. Good for me. So we're Cubbie tonight.
We got a mohawk. We're rocking the mohawk.
Yep.
Rocking the hockin'.
And as I was explaining right before you got here, it's still New Year's Eve here. Why wouldn't it be? I think this is the 4th episode. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's only the 3rd episode. But I mean, first things first, we got to, well, let me put some stuff away. So I think what we're going to do today, since we're in the middle of redesigning and I have to move a bunch of stuff around, I think what we'll be doing tonight is just heading over to Paradise Planning, which is the DLC for this particular game. And we'll design a vacation home for someone random, and we'll be done in an hour because I'm exhausted. Okay. How are you doing?
Right.
What the fuck do I need this stuff for?
There we go. The cat's making me tired already.
Oh yeah, I bet.
He's still adjusting to
It's fake.
Adjusting to life. He wants to play a lot more than we want to play right now, so
yeah,
take a little while for him to get going. Spent more time snuggling him than building Lego, so gotta find the right balance there.
Yeah. Well, he needs snuggles. Is he coming out in the house and being part of the family now?
He is. He's more willing to be out and about, but he also wants, like I said, for you to always be playing with him. So right now he'd rather pie at you than snuggle you. The other thing that I've found annoying, I've got to somehow get him away from doing it, is if I put a blanket over my feet, he thinks playing with the blanket is fun. But I'm like, my feet are underneath there, buddy. You can't do that.
Well, and it's probably when you move your feet. Like, that's the fun cat game. Is like, you have to attack the feet that are under the blanket. Clearly, it's a monster he's protecting you from.
Yep. So I know that's just part of adapting. I don't know if it's me adapting to him or him adapting to me or maybe both. We'll see.
Probably a little from column A, a little from column B. Look
yeah.
Here. It's
no, I'm down here.
Good evening, Copper Valor. How are you tonight? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate that a lot. So Cubbie needs an outfit. What's he wearing today?
Oh, good question. What is a good post-Easter look?
I don't know. Benjamin Hauger is here. He says, "Hello, punk."
Yeah. You were rocking a punk look. So has anyone asked you? Has anyone given you a random job to dress like, or we're just totally allowed to do whatever?
Copper Valor wants to hear more about the new cat.
The new cat, yeah. And I'm louder than you today, Mark. I have my.
So.
Hold on, let me try this.
Well, I also
All right.
can adjust the volumes here. I'm also not sitting very close to this, so I can probably just not be so lazy. It's also at my
Well,
forehead.
I pushed my button. I don't know if this makes it better or worse, but I pushed my button.
Yeah, I think this is as loud as I'm gonna get, unless I do
Yeah.
this. Well,
Oh,
that's even like, yeah, nobody needs that.
no
Anyway,
one
I have to
needs
work out
that.
this mic thing, but yeah, I can see that you're spiking higher than I am. That's
Okay.
fine. I can turn you down a little bit, I guess. I think you're
Or
fine
I
now,
can turn
actually.
me down.
I
How
don't
about
know.
that?
Here, yeah, do that.
Is that better?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And now you're spiking. Yeah, we're spiking about the same amount now. All right. So what's
Okay,
Cubbie
cool.
wearing?
He had there was a KK shirt up there.
KK slider shirt.
There was. Yeah, look at those.
He's not gonna be wearing it for long because he's gonna go work on Paradise Planning. So
That is better, but Ben sounds the same. Oh, okay.
okay.
I can,
Well, I'll just keep
yeah.
my face right here.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I'm so tired tonight is I got some dental work done today. My mouth hurts.
Oh.
I just
They
want to
they
sleep.
pull stuff, they bridge stuff, they crown stuff. What'd they do?
Crown. I had one crown
Okay.
and 3 fillings removed. I can control his mic on this one, not on StreamYard. I could actually I do have some controls on StreamYard that we can do that with. But yeah, I'm just watching the levels. Yeah, you've got some stuff
Okay.
that's spiking past where I have your level set. So
I don't know. I pushed the button on the thing. I just need to back up a little.
you're fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. We're not gonna be here long.
What about those scaly pants?
These?
Yeah, the comedian pants.
Yeah, he's only got one pair. They come in a lot of colors.
Yeah.
I think Mark has all of them. All right. Oh, so Copper Valor has to go to the dentist on Friday. So here's my story. I hadn't been to the dentist in 10 years,
Ooh.
and somehow, all I had was enough of a new cavity around a filling to need a crown, and then he just replaced my other fillings, and that was it. My mouth
Alright.
was otherwise very healthy. So it's just, it's the genes. Apparently, I'm supposed to thank my mother for that, is what I'm told.
Okay.
My mom, you get your good teeth genes. You get your teeth genes from your mother. Apparently, is the story I'm told. So, oh, you know what I could do? Maybe I need to turn the gain up on this. And is that making any effect on my volume? I don't know. It doesn't seem to. Not on
Who
the
can tell? Who
audio
knows?
controls. Yeah, I don't know. If
don't
I
know.
yell into it like this, I can see it getting up closer to your levels. But whatever. Hat.
What does
Do
that
you want to go with the mohawk or something different for Cubbie today?
Well, I'd say the KK shirt's kind of making me think that's an okay choice. What about a He's got a sequiny pants. Do we have any like crazy sequiny sparkly hat?
Maybe. I'm not good at getting all the hats. I'm not too great, just because the hats are enormous in this game.
Yeah.
Copper Valor says there's no effect when I turn up the gain. What if I do this?
Whatever.
Cleek, 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 cleek. It's not turning colors for me, Ben. I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
Yes, this happens sometimes. But I mean, if you put this hat on, look how giant that is.
Yeah, I still like it.
Like the top hat. Let me see.
What about a crown? That's a sparkly
I'm sure I have there's a couple crowns. There's the pirate treasure crown.
treasure crown. I was hoping for more.
A giant crown like the top hat.
Yeah.
So that's the pirate treasure crown. He doesn't have everything. I tried to be more
Yeah.
responsible with his storage, since he's basically
Oh, balloon animal hat.
You'll hurt your neck if you look up the entire time. Good call. Just the balloon hat, or is there a balloon animal hat?
The balloon hat, yeah. Look at that. Oh, ooh, yes, rainbow. Pride month. It's not Pride month, but
It's
you
not.
can wear it anyway.
But it's also not December either, and that's what month it is here. All right. So anything on the
So if
face
we
besides
take
the ghost-
December
yeah,
and we combine it with the actual month, then we get pretty close to Pride month. So
good call. What?
yeah, why not? You need some shoes. Oh, gas mask face. Can you put on the gas mask face with the balloons? With the balloon hat? Wow. That's a little terrifying if I'm being honest.
Can. I expect nothing but honesty.
Yeah.
So you're good with the gas mask, huh?
No, maybe try the carnival mask there in green. The masquerade
pants.
mask. Don't know why we need the pleather mask, but that's okay.
I just think it's hilarious. You know I do.
Yeah, it kind of is.
All right, so there he is so far.
All right, we need some shoes. Oh, can he put a rose in his mouth?
He can. He can't have the goatee, but he can hold that rose in his mouth all day.
Ridiculous.
Socks.
Oh
He
yeah,
has
we need some
better funny face
socks.
socks, I think, than Mark does.
Oh,
You tend to drift towards those.
you can't see those, but
Yeah.
they're fun.
Yeah. Plus
What
you're gonna
about
put
the?
shoes over them.
Yeah, he's gonna be wearing shoes anyway. What are those on the far left up there? Are they some sort of zip-up, stirrupy looking thing?
Denim leggings.
Denim leggings. Oh, I never would have guessed that.
Yeah, I don't think you can see them on him either.
No, you
so
won't be
he's
able
wearing
to.
Pants. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Funny face socks it is.
All right, shoes.
Oh man, I mean, socks and sandals is ridiculous, but
Yes.
oh, elf shoes, Wario shoes. Oh, apparently that's what Wario wears. I'm digging that.
Yeah, me too. All
I
right,
think he's looking
bags.
pretty good.
Yeah, I think he looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Bags, wings, grapes.
We're designing a house today, right? I feel like he needs a tool
are.
bag or something.
Okay. Well, he's got that in his work uniform. He won't be wearing this
Oh,
very
okay.
long, so this is kind of a waste of our time.
All right, that's okay. We still gotta dress him.
Yeah.
Oh, the jetpack. You wear a jetpack? Oh, that's
Yeah,
like a Halo jetpack.
Fly around with it.
Except
you
the
can't.
Halo guy doesn't fly with that, so who knows?
Oh, well, why is it a jetpack then if he doesn't fly with it?
I don't know. It's a good
All right, well,
question.
there he is. Here's Cubbie.
He looks amazing.
All right, so here's how this works. For those of you
He
who
looks
have not
amazing. That's the best he's looked yet.
Roll with the punches. I like those threads. Yeah, they're fucking great.
Yeah.
Goose. Goose is awesome.
Thanks, Goosey.
Bye, Goose. Ugh, ugh.
You know what's
Hello,
really
bud.
interesting?
What's up?
And I'm sure you think this is really interesting too.
I do.
So I have the stream up on the left so I could,
Mhm.
comment if I wanted to, and
Yeah.
then Ecam up on the right here.
Yeah.
Comments come through on YouTube first, even though it's behind where we are.
Yes, I've noticed that on
That's really weird.
same thing happens on StreamYard when I'm
Oh,
making
does
the
it?
polls. Yeah.
Huh.
It is very strange.
That is weird.
Yeah. It's just one of those other things that we have to, deal with as content creators, as influencers, if you will.
Yeah, because on the YouTube stream you just entered Dodo Airlines.
Oh, really? That's that far
Yeah.
behind? Jeez.
Yeah. But if I type in a comment, it's already up there. Now I have to wait for it to come through here. And it's just a
Interesting.
boring comment. It just says, "Hey, Mark," but there it is. Look at
Yeah.
that. It was like
And it
good.
does take longer for the
10
comment to
second
come
delay.
through. It does take longer for the comment to come through here than it does on
on
Oh, I was in
Ecam
the middle of
or on-
designing someone's house. So
StreamYard.
I guess here we go.
All right. Oh, there's the octopus person.
Yep, that's Marina.
Hmm.
I believe I was trying to see if I could make a house for Rooney on the rocks. And
No.
this is what I came up with for Marina, for her outdoor little paradise here. I don't know that works for Rooney, to be honest. What? Why are there just 3? Okay, well, we got to do some work here. So, all right. So the point of this is, oh, come on. So you got to download this, and the one for this is a DLC, downloadable content, and it's kind of a plugin, an extra game that you can play in the game. Copper Valley says, "Wait, I didn't know a villager could stand out there. Stand out here, on the pier, like this. And you can put her anywhere, and you can take pictures."
Turn her around.
Yeah, that's one of the things that really annoys me about this is the camera is much better in Happy Home Paradise. So the point is, like, once we're done with this, I'll take you around Paradise Planning a little bit more, and it'll show you. Let me see. It'll show you that, actually, we can dress her too.
Oh, fancy.
what these are the clothes that she prefers. These are on her list. I think she looks good
She
in
just
that.
apparently
So
she just meant on the dock at the start. Okay.
Oh, on the dock at the start. Oh, they just because I was in the middle of designing. You mean like after I landed, or like when we first got to the vacation house? Because they're standing there the whole time. Anyway, this is the whole point of this is you get a job, and you're a home designer, and you design vacation homes for any villager. When we get to it, I'll show you what's in the. Actually, let's check our order and see what sort of things we can put. What accessories do we have to put on those beautiful stands I put out there? But yeah, you design people's homes, and then you get a bunch of different new items through Paradise Planning that weren't available in the game before and are only available through, or are more easily available through doing the getting them through Paradise Planning. Otherwise, you have to wait for them to like fall out of a tree or be in your Nook's cranny, and they're a little stingy with what they give you. Or like, and there's new recipes you can get just from what's his bucket, the little monkey there. I forget his name. And then we'll meet Lottie, which is Pascal's sister, and we'll meet Wardell, who's an awesome character. Let's see, what do we want to put on here? This is accessories. I want to put some sort of statue out there for her, since she seems to like those, or the astrology items. And so yeah, it's just kind of like if you like designing, this is like the design aspects of the game on crack, basically.
Did they tell you what they want you to put in their house?
They do, and when you start, you kind of have to stick to their plan. But once you reach a certain level of designer, you can do whatever you want. You can choose to go with theirs, and they'll always give you what they would prefer. I guess Cubbie doesn't have a lot of the statues because Mark picked all of them up.
Mark. Ugh.
Yeah, Mark donated most of the artwork to the museum, so his Happy Home Paradise isn't always as good. But we hadn't had Cubbie on for a while, so I decided to go with Cubbie tonight, forgetting that it might not be the best design examples. Let's see.
I was promoting Brick World in my real life today.
Were you? Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that a lot.
So when I was in Egan, one of the designers that was there, it's a guy named Peter. I don't know his last name, and I wouldn't really want to share it on the stream anyway without his permission.
True.
But he was there. He likes Castle, among other things. And
that's
so,
cool if you're into that,
right? If you like that stupid stuff, right?
right?
And he told me what his job was, and what it is not important to the story, other than
I love all the information you can't tell us in this, that you're telling us that you know. But
yeah,
like his last
so
name, his occupation.
Yep, he's just Peter, and he likes castles.
Gotcha.
So I'm coming back to the office. So Aziz's spouse, maybe she's listening, maybe she's not. But in 42 minutes, we'll have been married for 15 years.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah. So I went to get her a anniversary card because no time like the present.
Right.
And while I was there at the Targets, I started coming back to my job to wrap up my day, and I saw Peter at the bottom of the escalator.
Hi, Peter.
He happened to be working in the same building. He doesn't always work in the same building as me, but today he happened to be doing it. So I stopped and chatted with him for a minute, and I asked him if he was attending any other Lego shows, and he said, he didn't really have anything on the schedule yet. I asked about Brick World Chicago, and he said, yeah, I want to be able to make it there. He said it's on the plans for 2026. Well,
oh, nice.
No time like the present, but yeah, if you've got it scoped out and you've got a year to go, that'll be a fun adventure. It's always a good time there. So
I appreciate the plug. That's great.
Yeah, one person, best I can do. But I plugged the stream as well. I don't know that he'll show up for the Wednesday night one, but maybe Sunday night. Maybe he'll show up for episode 100 just to check it out.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, I need to create a thumbnail. Can we go inside? What's going on? Oh, I'm still in the
Yeah,
car.
it was very interesting because I don't ever see anyone from the Lego community outside of work really, or outside of Lego events. It's like the first one I've ever run into in the wild. Outside of I've seen Jesse at the train club, like when I brought the kids there, but outside of that, it's like the first time I've ever seen one outside of a convention. So
That's
or a
very
Lego
cool.
meeting.
I love that. All right,
Look
so
at
here's one
that!
of
You
the
can
things you
make
can
the room
do.
bigger.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't do this on your island. Like once you have like a certain level designer license, you can start designing your villagers' homes. You can redesign your own home with some of the stuff that you get from here, but you can't ever change the size of the interiors on your island, which I think is super weak.
Uh,
I think that's some bullshit. Um,
do they have some way that you can design it in Happy Home Paradise and then bring it to your island?
there's an app on your Nook phone that you can design. You can get a design ready, and then when you're ready to go
Okay.
through the rigmarole of having Tom Nook call your villager and be like, "Hey, do you mind if Mark redesigns your house or Cubby in this instance?" Um, and then you could just load it from the app instead of sitting there and doing it live. But I mean,
Okay.
you do it live anyway, but you can at least save it in your phone so you're not kind of stuck there. It gives you the opportunity to end a little bit earlier. So you can change the
Okay.
lights
Okay.
and give it kind of an ambiance and then put different lamps in. So we're going to play around with this a little bit. She's very pink, so I'm going to give her some pink. Maybe it's a little too purpley. Oop, nope, that's too red. But you can also do sounds.
Ooh.
Give her like a nice ocean sound. You can make
Yeah.
thunderstorms happen, which I love.
What about the fish? Does the fish go blub blub?
I don't know. That'd probably be good because I'm going to make kind of an underwater theme here.
Yeah. I don't really sound like anything.
It sounds like the butterfly effect in the game. It sounds like it's just going whoop 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 whoop.
Okay. So it is a fish going glug glug glug.
Yeah. What does this sound like? The healing. That's just kind of ambient crap. Let's go
I
with
think
the
it's
ocean.
like someone rolling their finger around the rim of a glass almost. It's like
Yeah,
the sonic healing
Reiki.
thing that
It's like
people are
Reiki.
into.
Yeah. You mean ASMR?
Eh,
No.
no, but yes.
All right, let's stick with the ocean.
No, but
for
yes, if that makes sense.
maybe.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so this is what she prefers. Like if we had said, we're gonna go with her plan, she'd have like 3 things on here that are required for you to work into the design. I fully agree with the underwater flooring. Do you want to go with
Okay.
underwater wall? That's a bit much.
Ooh. I like that that's a moving wallpaper.
I do too. What if we did this and then made one wall?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not sure about the bamboo wall though, so feel free to shout out suggestions whenever you see anything you'd like me to try.
Did I see that there was an item uh, called a underwater urn?
It might have
Kind of
been the
looked like a
Aquarius
shell.
urn. Let's see. Aquarius urn.
Okay. All right. So you can get a random urn in this place too.
100%. If you see anything else you like on her regular list, Imperial Wall, that's interesting. Why does she want the Imperial Wall? Is she, oh, because she's sushi? I'm not sure about this. What else could we do this? See, the problem with this is I may not be able to stick to an hour with this because I get obsessed with this and I nitpick everything and I'm like, oh, I don't know, and I move things around like half a tile at a time.
Well, yeah, you've got 34 minutes left. I'm definitely going to bed at midnight.
Yeah, I will.
So that'll
too.
maybe speed you up, but who knows?
Perhaps it shall. Let's see. I think. I mean, maybe that's a little too on the nose. What do you think of this wall?
Eh,
Too pink?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't love it.
Yeah, I don't either. All right, let's
Seems like it would
go
be
with.
very, very busy.
Yeah, it's a little too much. What if she had a more simple wall and we put some stuff on it? Like if we just gave her like a plain pink wall. Do I have anything like that? Pink heart patterns? Pink simple cloth? That's too boring. White wedding wall?
White wedding?
It's a
Oh,
nice
that one's
day
alright.
for a... I like that too.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to designing her house then. Because one of the things I like to do, I always throw in a water feature of some sort. Because like when I have my perfect house someday, there's going to be like a huge rock basin hot tub right in the living room. That'll never happen in my lifetime, but you know, it's nice to
That
dream
makes
of
sense.
things,
It'll
isn't
make you
it?
want to pee all the time.
Right. I already have to, so why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 3 hours in the dentist chair. I was like, "Can I please use the bathroom?" You know, I'm not exaggerating.
Nope. I know you would never.
I wouldn't dare. All right, so we're going to start this off over here. And then I like to create some partitions. And I think the wall looks marbly enough that we're going to make her some white marble partitions. Is this marble? Concrete. No, very different. Marble.
Marble pillar.
White. And so this is one of the recipes that you get just with Happy Home Paradise. You can make these pillars and partitions. You can make a full partition wall that copies your wallpaper into like a little partition. So if we wanted to give Marina like a private... Oops, we'll get to that in a minute. You go away. Come on. Oh, wait, there. Like, portion off an area. You could use these... You can use these partition walls to like create separate rooms.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to
That's
do
fun.
this. This is my favorite thing to do with that is make her a little kitchen type area. Let's knock it off with this lighting for now. Oops, that's lights off. That's cute. There we go. That's regular lighting. Let's just do this for now, so we can see what's happening. And then I do. Where is it? It's going to be on the things that hang from the ceiling. This is kind of like my go-to design trick for this game is when I'm partitioning off the giant houses. I think there's a pink one. There is. Make a little open kitchen over here. And let's see what kind of stools does she have at her counter? Let's see what our options are. We got the diner stool. Do we have anything that's shells? I'm sure there is a shell stool recipe that and we're gonna put this in there somewhere for sure. Mermaid sofa, definitely going in. I'm sure there's a mermaid stool recipe that Cubbie just hasn't gotten from Pascal yet.
What do you think a mermaid stool looks like? Very shelly.
It probably has something.
I
to
do
with
like the
shell.
fainting couch though. That is cute.
The fainting couch will make it in there somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where yet. None of these chairs are really talking to me. The peach chair, that's not really a bar stool or counter stool. See, we got. Oh, this might be cute. Little counter chair. Can we make it pink? Can make it at least white. Pink. All right, perfect.
All right.
So do that. Okay.
Nice.
And the other thing that's nice is they give you like a little list of all the stuff that you've used so far in case you want to do some repetition. And I do want at least one cherry blossom tree here since she's already pink. Gotta make her more pink. And then one of the things I like to do is the back of the kitchen. I mean, it does. I always do think it needs kind of a some sort of partition along the wall, and we can do that one of two ways. There are screens in the game that are half a tile wide that you can kind of sneak in there. I think for the kitchen, so it'd be something like, oh, that's a bad example, but I may as well just use it. Be something like this that you could throw in there. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, nice and thin. The simple panel.
Light gray. Yeah.
Oh.
And then we'll just do a little cute. Well, what else do they have? Custom designs. Do I have anything cute? Kind of messes things up because then it just automatically doubles everything up.
Yeah.
So you're stuck with. Let's just do this for shits and giggles because I don't know.
That's
if I'll use
cute.
it. Thank you. I'll confirm that.
A stained glass window and just kind of throw it where you have. All right.
Yeah, throw that along the back. So then I would want this to come over the one. But yeah, the math is always a little bit off with this too. Like,
Yeah.
Let's see if we have cute refrigerator stuff, cute kitchen stuff to throw in there for her.
Do you want the shelf hanging up top like that?
Hanging out?
Yeah.
I guess we can move it back, but then it'll hang out over the back. So
Yeah,
I think
okay.
that's actually probably the best option.
All right. Lines up at the counter that way.
Yeah, it's wider than those columns, unfortunately. So there's really not like the perfect place to put it. Or deeper than those columns, I should say. Let's see what sort of kitchen we should give her. Where's the refrigerator?
Gazebo kitchen?
Is there a gazebo kitchen?
No, it's just a gazebo.
See if there's a cute white one. There's a white one, but I don't know if
Yeah,
brown. If
that's not bad.
Let's try it. Oh, that's a
Don't
great
think it
spot
goes
right
there. Yeah.
So we put that there. Not bad.
Okay.
I think we need at least one more column around it. And no refrigerator for her. Because now there's no room.
Aw.
That's our entire kitchen.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, this is a little bit aggravating because if you move this here, then it comes behind the pillar.
Yeah.
And the same thing would happen with the shelf. So, my eyes are burning.
I guess you could double up the columns too, but then they start looking pretty thick.
And I've done that quite a bit because it just makes more sense, especially in the smaller spaces, because then you don't see it quite so much. Putting stuff around it usually helps. But I think the other thing it needs for it to be like a nice, island counter
Is a ukulele with flowers growing out of it?
Oh my god, I think there is a ukulele in the game. I don't know. It does not have flowers growing out of it though, which is crazy.
Well, then what's the point?
And what is the point?
Yeah. Can you add new rooms to the house, or are you just stuck with one?
Yeah, you can add one more room. We can add an upstairs.
Okay.
And I think because I was just trying to figure out what if I could make a good house on rocks, because I have such a large rock area on Bro Key. I think I was just doing this mostly to be like, all right, let's see if we can get the exterior so that we can get Rooney in a house on the rocks on Bro Key. And I'm, relatively happy with the outside of this. I don't know that I'll actually do it because I think I might have found another spot for Rooney. But I only made it one room in the house, just so I wouldn't have a bunch of wouldn't need to spend a bunch of time doing something where I know I'm going to spin my wheels already.
Yeah. I think they still got the urn just right in the middle of the room.
Which actually wouldn't be terrible. Let's see what sort of because she had some good statue stuff in her wants. Let me see what she would want that we could throw in the middle of the room. A boat.
Oh, the Pisces lamp. All right.
Yeah, we can do that.
Cancer table. Man, you just got all the stuff going on in here.
Yeah, she does like that. Well, we're going to go ahead and throw in... where's the... Does she want the Scorpio lamp? She doesn't want the Scorpio lamp. I don't know if Cubbie has that either.
So are the things with the little red dots the things she wants?
I think... she wants anything on this. This is like in the order, and I think
Okay.
dots mean that they're new for me. I don't
Okay.
remember either that or like they're her most preferred. Yeah, I think they're new for me. 'Cause
Okay.
I guess Cubbie doesn't have the Starry Sands flooring, and doesn't have these polka dot dresses. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like this. Now this item's in your inventory. You can order it.
Wow.
Because once you
What a good
use it
deal.
here, you can. Yeah, it's fantastic. No, we're definitely putting in a bubble machine.
Oh, did they have a giant sand dollar table? They do.
They have that as well. Yes. So I think that needs to go here. We're gonna have bubbles blowing. We're gonna put a bunch of bubble machines out there. That's what we're gonna do. And so here's this.
Oh, I was expecting that cancer table to be a lot bigger.
No, it's a little end table.
Okay.
And on the end table, we're gonna put a sea globe or a ship in a bottle.
Oh boy. I was gonna say sea globe, but now I see ship in the bottle. I'm kind of like,
Can be a
you
trading
need to go
ship,
ship in the bottle, you know?
or a leisure boat, or a pirate ship.
Pirate ship for sure.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised. Surprised
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what you chose, but okay.
Why? If you're gonna have a ship in a bottle, it should be the pirate ship.
Yeah, agreed.
I feel like it's the only choice, quite honestly.
Oh, whoops! I accidentally put it away. I meant to. There's a way to pick things up. I think it's the right button. Nope. Yep, it is. So move that out one. A little bit more spacing there, and then you want to see the sand dollar table.
Yeah, I do.
Wait to
I was
see
up by the
this.
cancer table.
Yeah, watch this. Well, let's see. Let's get a good color. You can go white or brown, pink, yellow, purple, or pearl.
Pearl. Ooh.
Pearl.
Look at that.
It's freaking enormous.
Wow, it is enormous. So I was disappointed by the size of the cancer table. Now I've got this big thing.
I was absolutely blown away by the size of this honking thing.
The Shell music box?
Yeah, we can put that out there.
Shell lamp. That doesn't even look like a lamp.
Should we make it match? Should it be pearl? Pearlescent white, pearlescent black, pearlescent pink, yellow, or purple?
Either pink or white.
Let's go with the white.
Aw, it's so cute.
And it automatically plays like her favorite song.
Nice. I bet she loves it.
Let's see what kind of partition we have to make the back look more interesting. So the other thing I like to do, because when I put these columns up, it's just kind of like, I always do some sort of outdoor scene. Right now we're underwater, obviously. But the other thing I like to do, if I can't find a partition that works, or like put up curtains and make that look decent, I'll put in these dividers, because then you can put stuff on them. I can actually...
Yeah, especially because right now what's on them sort of disappointing, you know?
Yes. Especially because of that, yeah.
Yeah, that's not an underwater scene on those things, you know?
No,
They're like,
it's
oh, we
not.
got a little succulent and some books with no titles on them. It's like a Lego lifestyle shot, you know?
Exactly.
There we go.
It's very much like a Lego lifestyle set. Let's see if we have a dead plant. So the other things we can put on the other
Or
shelf
balls.
there,
Any balls that you can just
I'm
put
sure
it
there
randomly
are.
on here?
Let's see. I think we should put something in the kitchen first of all.
There's a
I
bowl
think-
of fruit.
A bowl of fruit, yes. We can put that out there.
Fruit basket.
You can put an afternoon tea set out there.
Yeah.
With the white one. These go in different places. I'm just throwing stuff on the floor for now. Maybe these can go on the counter. Wow, that pink is really
Yeah,
Very
that's
bright.
crazy.
and let's put the Buttland flag on there.
Yeah. Chicago beer.
Yep. And let's see what else. What's very underwatery that we can put on the shelf? You know what? I don't know if Cubbie has any of them, but there are a number of fish models. I think Mark made most of those.
Fish models.
Yeah, Yeah, it looks like. Oh wait, no. Well, I've at least got bugs. Okay, so I've got a koi, I've got a
Oh,
piranha, I've got
piranha,
a zebra turkeyfish, but
zebra
piranha is
turkey
winning.
fish.
Zebra turkeyfish
Yeah,
is
yeah.
pretty. It looks like the lionfish.
Huh. Never heard of one. That's a real fish.
Yeah, they're
Interesting.
pretty. We've got room for more.
What's the kooky thing next to the zebra fish?
Next to the zebra turkeyfish is a dharma or a squid.
Oh, yeah. I was talking about the Dharma. What the hell is that thing?
It is some sort of Zen thing. It's
Yeah.
like something you get from Katrina.
Okay.
Dharma, I'm sure it means something
It's
in some
yeah. The face is probably some sort of
Eastern
specific
culture.
thing. Who
So
knows?
Copper Valor is still here and says, I guess there has been some convention going on in Chicago lately. I watched a panel with the Breakfast Club actors. Yeah, C2E2. I do appreciate, by the way, that we have 3 people watching and 3 likes. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate that a lot. Appreciate everyone being here. All right, so we've got some stuff to work with now. Let's put the snack tray or whatever, the tea tray, on this table. She probably needs some more seating because she's going to have friends over, I imagine. Put the bottles up here on the counter. Put the fruit up on the counter. And then put the... Oh, we have a 4th like. That must mean that one more person is now watching. Thank you, everybody, for being here and liking. We got 100% likes right now.
All
And
right.
yes, she is still listening. Yes, thank you. It's always good to know that there's at least some audience out there.
One active listener.
One thing I'd like to do is find a carpet that might look fun. A rug, I mean. Well, this pretty lace one's pretty, but I think it's gross. This. Here we go. Right in the middle.
Yeah, there you go.
One
I
thing
mean,
actually.
matches my fashion sense. I don't know.
Oh, it's Brickmaster G in the house. Are we going to talk about the ARC 170 tonight? Thanks for being here tonight. Oh, it is Lego Star Wars hype. Yes, I get you. May the first haul. Let's hope the line is short. Line? Why aren't you just ordering online? Used to talk to myself all the time. It is rough. Yeah. Yeah, we've had some nights where there's a lot of good, some good numbers here, but not lately, which is fine.
I think your numbers
Maybe.
plummet whenever I'm here. That seems to be the trend.
No, I think the big thing is when I'm doing Brick World Chicago, as hardcore as I am at the moment, I don't have enough time to really do anything that's necessarily enticing.
Well, okay. Thanks for making me feel better.
You're welcome. I'm always here for that.
I'm about to play Lego Star Wars Episode 3. Okay.
That's good. Good to know. All right, so if the 3x2 didn't work because it was only 2, I need a 2x1. Okay. I want to put some wood flooring in the kitchen, but does it go under the... No, not you. Ugh. Now I have to move this to get that out of there. All right. So I usually like to do this, and it usually drives me insane. Because none of these squares really work with the geometry of... see how it's now... There's a little gap there. Drives me nuts. Let's see if I can do this. Ugh, now it sticks out a
Copper
little bit.
Valor says I need to work on my self-confidence. Nothing hurts someone's self-confidence more than being told they need to work on their self-confidence.
Yeah, did someone tell you that?
Copper Valor just did.
Someone told that you need to? Ben,
That's what
what's
she
wrong with your
said.
self-confidence?
It was probably based on me saying that I'm the one that drives all the viewers away.
Oh, I see. That's
Yeah.
probably right.
I feel like that was kind of a pity reply by Copper, but
I don't...
maybe that just goes back to the whole self-confidence thing. I don't know.
I think you bring viewers in for sure.
Never forget Jan 1st, 2022 clone pack. I do remember that, actually.
I'm keeping that skull there, by the way. because I love it. Pink, pink. Oh, the purple's good. Let's do the purple. We'll do Wisteria, which isn't very underwatery, but you know, can't have everything. Right.
Yeah, they had like a limit. You could only get one clone troop, one 501st pack, and they were hard to find for a few weeks. But they pulled out of that pretty fast. They were available and all that.
All right, listen, you. Do this. All right, Ben. We got a kitchen. We got a living room. We've got a little sauna type area. There's a blank quadrant over here in the lower.
How is this?
Corner. What is making so much noise over there, by the way?
That's me. How is this a Lego related stream and we haven't put 4 toilets in yet?
Oh, okay. So you want a bathroom? Yeah. Is what you're saying.
I don't know that I want one. I'm just making a point.
Yeah.
That if we were, you know,
and
keeping true to form, we would have like 4 bathrooms, 4 working toilets already.
Where are the s'mores? Should these curtains be here?
No, they really shouldn't.
No, they shouldn't.
No.
No, we leave that open.
Why do they hang from the ceiling? That's just kind of weird.
Because they're curtains.
Well, okay.
There's some sort of Japanese curtain.
Rats. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Rickmaster G says, but you're gonna forget what you're gonna want this time is a Django helmet and an ARC 170.
Was the ARC 170 even in this wave?
It's already out. I don't know why he needs
he brings it up every time.
Maybe it's well, it is. I know they are supposed to be doing like quadruple points or something. So
quadruple points.
Something crazy like that on certain Star Wars sets.
Ridiculous. All right, do they have a shell toilet? Yeah. Which is not a ridiculous question.
That's important.
And does Cubbie have it? They don't. I think.
I feel like this girl would definitely want to give you one. Oh, they have a.
They have a
okay,
gold
here's
toilet?
some toilets.
They have a squat toilet, which I think Marina is what she should use. However, there's also a bidet, which is very classy. There's a standing toilet, which I don't think she needs. A gold toilet, and then just these 2 standard toilets. We can just give her an outhouse. Ooh. You know what? I think this is going to be pretty. Let's see what we have for the vanity. How pink can we get?
Cute. There was another pinkish one that was like the second one in.
Okay.
One more over. Yeah, that's pinkish plus blue.
Plus we got all that blue on the floor. Okay, I agree with you. I'm gonna co-sign this. So we're gonna make her a little bathroom area over here.
All right.
She doesn't get to sleep anywhere. She can sleep on the couch.
Well, you could give her a second room and make it her bedroom upstairs.
I could, yeah. We could do that at some point.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what her bathroom's going to look like. I think what I'll do is we'll leave a little walkway to the kitchen. We'll put like a little shower over here or something. We're going to make this freaking crude as hell. And I'll show you what I was talking about with the partition walls. Copper Valor says another Animal Crossing YouTuber already made the missing bathrooms his thing. He would rate your island or build based on your bathroom. Okay, let me read this again. Another Animal Crossing YouTuber already made the missing bathrooms his thing. He would rate your island or build based on your bathroom. He would what?
He'd rate it. He'd be like, "Hey, your island's good because you have the proper amount of bathroomage."
Oh, your island or your build. Oh, gotcha.
But our contention, of course, is got nothing to do with ratings. They just need to exist, or else, you know, Lego doesn't have a play feature to insert.
When people say build, to me, I automatically think they're talking about Lego.
Yep.
I'm like, how did he build it? That's honestly where my brain was. All right, so she's going to have a little room over here. That's her bathroom. And so she needs a beautiful... Well, she already has a tub. She's got this over here.
That's true.
Well, we can remove that and put something
That's
else
more like the hot tub, though. She might get all...
Oh, yeah, you got to wash the chlorine off somewhere. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, get the chlorine off.
You saved the entire stream.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Alright, so she's
It's
got
how
pretty
my
little
it's how
rug.
my hot tub works.
I think this should be facing this way. Hold on. Ah! Why does it pull the mouse? That's weird.
Yeah.
Exactly. You had it right. I got a ding on my bill because I didn't have a wall fan. And he said
And the bathroom would
makes the
smell.
All right, I
Okay.
can take a note. I can take a note.
It's, that's very, very specific. But yeah, you gotta get that wall fan vent in there.
Pink.
Oh, pink blade for sure.
Oh, and it's already on.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? We need a toilet nook over there first, of course. All right, come on,
Probably.
give me the floor.
Do you even have a doorway, or is she just like, you know,
No, it's
kinda
just
walking in
open.
there?
Yeah.
All right.
No, we don't have that. That's too fancy. Stop asking.
All right. No door? That's just crazy.
I mean, we
Why
could.
wouldn't you get a door?
I mean, you could do this and do that. We could have vertical curtains. That's what they're called.
Yeah. I mean,
And so there's some privacy there now. It's perfect. So we want. Which toilet did we say we wanted?
yeah, in case you don't want the gold one, probably. In case you don't want anyone to see your face when you're pooping, those curtains are good.
You know, I really don't want the gold one.
You don't want them to see something, all right?
Let's go with the fancy modern one. Or we can give her the squat toilet because she doesn't look like she's wouldn't use it. Ew, you can put it on the carpet. I guess it's an item like anything else in the game. Okay, so there's the toilet, and then we'll give her a nice fancy tub. Let's give her the clawfoot tub. I think she would want that one.
Was there a yeah, put
I like that.
that pink one in there.
The pink?
You know it. Oh yeah, look at that thing. That's
Copper Valor
gorgeous.
says, "Oh, have I been here since I got a new cat? I don't think I have seen you. Oh, yay! So she also got one. So it's all about new cats. Izzy Wizzy is here tonight. Hey, Izzy Wizzy, how are you? Glad
Yeah.
to see you join us again. And you can always take as much time off as you need. We don't take attendance here. Mostly, I just cry myself to sleep if people don't show up.
Yeah, well, there's that. It looked to me, and
Which way does this go?
I wasn't looking that hard, but it looked to me
Which way should
like
we throw the wall?
there was a tub that was like a cow. Yeah, down there
Yes.
to the left.
So what sucks about
The
this-
Taurus bathtub. Oh,
which might work for her because she has so much other astrology stuff. But I mean, do me
Yeah.
a favor here. Look at this thing.
is
It's
that the
kind of
only
like-
color? And it is
Yes.
in Marmots.
Yes, and it's very odd because you can't really get low enough to see the actual design of it. I mean, we could put it
Yeah.
in there if you want it. I don't want to.
No. It was just like, what is that?
It is a cow bathtub. You are correct.
All right.
Let's see. We can throw some. Let's throw some flooring underneath that. What kind of flooring would she have? What kind of tiles does she have in her bathroom? I don't know if I have tiles. Because I'm Cubbie and not Mark. I ruined all this. Maybe ice? No. No. That's silly. Small, medium, red mats. Like, oh, this crap. Izzy Wizzy says she's good. Had to move, so it's been really busy on her end. Hey, Copper. I like to read all the words that come through.
That's important.
Just talking to other people. I just can't
Yeah.
help myself. I'm like, you feel like, oh my god, I got to do this. Haven't seen you in a while, so that makes sense. Moving is never easy. There's still boxes in this house that aren't unpacked, and we moved 3 years ago. Maybe more than that at this point. I stopped counting. All right, so if we want to put flooring underneath, I guess I'll just go with the stupid wood flooring. What's this? Simple cleaning bath mat. Let's just try the stupid ice tiles. I think that might look cute. They're pretty and they're blue. I think that's nice for a
Pretty
bathroom
blue
tile.
and stupid. Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, and of course they're not wide enough, so we can't.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah. Screw it. It just has ocean flooring in there. You just go and you poop, and then you walk in the ocean. It's all good.
Do they have something that would resemble a bath mat? You also need a.
They
Oh,
do.
you already do. You have the vanity in there. Never mind.
The vanity is in there, yeah.
Like you're gonna need a sink, but you already have.
I do. Let's see what sort of rug should we put. Bath mat. We could put a pretty flower underneath.
Okay, cherry blossom
Oh,
rug.
and this one's of course
Oh,
huge.
that thing's enormous.
Yeah, boo. All right, God, we can't win. Let's see. That's 3x3. That's 2x1. That's 3x3. That's 3x3. G-bus. Big peach. Big snowflake. No, this is all terrible. This must be the song she likes. It's very repetitive. It's repetitively redundant. Fuck it. She gets a simple pink bath mat. There we go. And there we go. And let's
That's
give
the one I
her-
wanted.
Can I hang stuff on partition walls? I don't think I can. Wall mounted. I really don't think I can. But I'm gonna try. Shower set. We might have to. Well, if we flip sides, we can. Well, that's still gonna be on the wrong wall. Whatever. Whatever. Now I'm mad. Let's make it copper in honor of Copper Valor, who's here tonight. Copper looks good with.
Can you make it Wizzy in honor of Izzy Wizzy?
I could. Wait, no, I can't.
Okay.
Oh, we forgive you, Izzy Wizzy. We've all moved. We all know it's hell. Glad you're at a point where you can actually come back and join us. Ow. That pop hurt my teeth. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking anything carbonated. Oh, but the beer's carbonated. And that hasn't bugged me. That's weird.
It's all carbonated.
It's all carbonated.
Last time, I also had a long hiatus from dentistry. Not so much intentional, but my dad was always my dentist.
Oh, that's right.
And then he retired, and I lived here in the cities.
Mm-hmm.
And so he retired about 10 years ago, 11 years ago. So yeah, it had been close to 10 years for me too. I've been going for the last couple of years, so maybe I only hit like 9 years.
Okay.
But I didn't really need a lot of work or anything, kind of like you.
Yeah.
My teeth were in pretty good shape. I had to use some special toothpaste for a few days or something, but they cleared up pretty nicely. The biggest issue I had was that apparently I had a cracked tooth in the back, and they were suggesting to put a crown on it. So I was like, okay, yeah, we'll get all ready to do that, all this other stuff. I came back in, a second dentist saw me. He was getting ready to do whatever it was
I
going to
remember
take.
you telling me
put the
this
crown on there.
story. Yes.
And he was just like, does it hurt? I'm like, no. He's like, well, we could probably just fill it. And if the filling holds, you'll be fine. So instead of having like a 2-day thing to get this crown on for thousands of dollars, he just filled the tooth and it's been fine since.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was a lot easier.
Izzy Wizzy says, pretty vacation home. Currently working on a Rainbow Kid Core Island right now. Going to take my time with it. Yeah, have fun with that. It sounds like a good plan. I think it's interesting to be on here in the Animal Crossing like content creator space sometimes, because and thank you, Izzy, by the way, for saying that vacation home is pretty. I feel it's a bit gaudy. But Marina's kind of gaudily pink, and we're gonna finish this up in just a few minutes anyway, and be done, because Ben and I are both very tired. So I won't be able to show you the rest of Paradise Planning, but there's always time in the future. We've got so much we can show on this show, and lots of great stuff for future episodes. Let's go with white for the lighted up display stand. I've got a plan for this here. All right, Ben, before we finish up tonight, anything else you'd like to see added to Marina's house? Of course, that's uneven. That's going to drive me insane.
Yeah. I also
Now I
don't
just punched myself in the face.
love those hangy curtains in the bathroom.
Yeah, you don't like them anywhere.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan, says Ben.
Yeah.
Not worthy. He says they suck.
They suck. Squatty Potty's also kind of weird in there. I don't know what they called it. The floor toilet, the squatting toilet.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
we
looks
could
so
do that.
weird with it being so close to the ground.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't really need a toilet.
Yeah.
She lives in the ocean.
Right? She just pees in the hot tub.
Yes. So
Yeah.
we can go ahead and do this with it. We're gonna put this here in the center. I'm gonna flip this around. Hold on. Got plans here. Got plans. So it's kind of here. That's where I want it. And then we're gonna move. Ugh, damn it. Hate this. I hate it. This, actually, let's get rid of this for now. And let's make it a full shower set. We'll make it copper again. And so now there's like a place where the water actually comes. Damn it. Place where the water comes from. I'd like there to be something against this wall here, so that it's not so blank, but I don't want it to be much bigger than... I guess we could do this. Actually, since I already didn't like the fact that it... Whoops.
Oops. I like that it remembers that you had something on top of there and just moves the whole thing.
Yep, you hit the top R button. Not the RL, the RZ, whatever the top right button is how you pick
Super
things
important.
up. Multiple things at once. Let's put a pretty lamp over the hot tub. This is pretty. And let's see. I have never been able to get the curtains to look good. I've got a couple where I think they look fine. I don't know what Ben would think. We'll have to visit those houses someday. That's what Copper Valor had to say. And then Izzy Weezy said I did the final save for Prunus before I moved. Damn it! It always puts this thing in front of when I'm trying to read the comment from the. Anyway, she says I did the final save for Prunus before I moved. In case you ever wanted to check it out, everything, including every house, is done. Felt very proud of it. Yeah, let's on one of our upcoming episodes. So we're just about to end now. We'll have to do your dream address on an upcoming episode. That'd be fun. Pink. That's a little gaudy. Let's just make it white. So this will go here. And then I think we got to do something about this wall. So let's see what sort of wall sconces we have. Because I haven't done anything to the walls yet. We can't have those look ugly. That is not something I can do. So that's the white. That's pink. We're doing that. Everything's pink. Everything's unapologetically pink. Which actually, let's move these up a little bit. If you hit the RZ button, the lower R button, you do get, it'll copy what you are selecting at the moment. We need at least one more thing on the wall here. So let's see, what do we come up with?
I do like the shell sconces. Well, they're not shells, but they are shells, you know.
They're shell looking.
Shell-esque, yeah.
I know what she needs. Oh, I don't know if Cubbie has it. No. Oh, he does. Which one's the real one? This one?
Moving painting.
Yes, the Venus.
Oh, moving isn't like spiritually moving, not like physically moving.
They all have generic names for some reason. Like this is the flowery painting. That's Van Gogh's flower
Sunflowers?
thing. Yeah, sunflowers. The girl with the pearl earring is wistful. The Van Gogh's Starry Night is twinkling.
Starry Night is twinkling painting. All right.
Yeah, a bunch of stupid shit. All right, and we can put.
Okay.
I like to put gyroids on the wall because they sing along with the song, which I think is really cute. It's the only really good use of these things. Let me see. Where are the more ethereal sounding ones? The ringoid, squeakoid. I can do this some other time since we're already kind of running out of time. We'll put. All right. I lied. I'm gonna find one at least. Drumoid, Flutteroid, Clatteroid, Boongoid, Bubbleoid. Pink on the wall. And then they'll sing along to the song, which is cute.
All right. Crumpoid? What kind of names are these things? Illuminoid? All right.
There's a cuter
Bendroid? There's one called a Bendroid.
All right,
I think
we'll
it's a
put it up there.
Bendoid, but it's the yellow one that's 2 down. That one right there. 2 up. Yeah, that one. The
So we got a
Bendroid.
white one here this time. Blue's cute.
The blue one's cute.
Let's see what it does. It just bends.
Looks like he's got his name is Ben. Bend, get it?
Yeah.
But he's adorable because his head looks like a castle too.
First name Ben, last name Doid.
Yeah, and it's got multiple layers here. Ooh, with pirate ship wheel. It's driving me balls.
Perfect.
There you go. That's very nautical.
That makes sense. And sure. A nice shell.
Shell wreath. The shell wreath feels like it should go over a fireplace that we don't have.
Yeah, we could do that in her bedroom.
But it'd be weird to have a fireplace underwater, wouldn't it?
We got another like. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate all the liking. No, it'd be fine. And this whole thing is fucking weird. I
Yeah.
like these. It's a wedding decoration, but I think it's pretty. I
Okay.
think she might have this somewhere in her. She's gonna have these here. She's gonna have a nice pink flower thing on her wall, and then we're gonna do. I put these goddamn everywhere. Whenever I do a house, I think we're gonna stick with the light green.
That's in the middle of nowhere.
Make the bathroom smell even fresher with some fresh flowers, and I think we're good. So I know one thing we need to do. Keeping that skull rug there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we'll move it a little bit because it's underneath the, there we go. Oh, one more thing she needs. She needs a welcome mat.
Oh yeah.
Duh. What was I thinking?
Duh.
They're all at the bottom.
There's one.
Yeah. It says welcome.
But it's not very welcoming.
But exactly, is it welcoming enough?
Mm-hmm.
This is somewhat cute.
Iron entrance mat.
What do you
Okay.
think?
I mean, why not?
Okay. Since we're wanting to move along here, those are the wedding flowers. Yes, it says wedding. It says wedding decoration. I love them. I use them all over the place, even when it's not weddings. Okay. I think we did a pretty good job here. She got drinks ready for her friends to come over. The Chicago beer on the counter. I want that light there. That's very important. Let's see. All right, we're good. So I'm going to... How do I exit out of this? There we go. Because one thing that's going to be very important...
Is she gonna give you a rating? Oh, you gotta turn that bubble machine on. Oh yeah. There we go.
Actually, not only that... Oops. Not only that... Come on, man. We need more than one bubble machine. Sorry. Oops. Come on. Here we go. Give me that bubble machine. All right, so that one was here. I have to go back and turn it on again, but we want to copy it anyway. Is there room for it here? Yes. And then we need one more over here. And we need one over here. Necessary. Now out. Now we can come in and turn them all on. The other cute thing you could do with this is, let me see, what is the button for it? I don't see my button for it. Once you're doing this, you can do fun stuff like, hold on. Damn it, where is this? Oh, it's this. So now I'm gonna clean, but the way you clean is, let me see. I'm gonna put some steam on the hot tub. See, now it's got some steam coming off of it.
Oh,
And then we'll do the same thing to the bathtub.
all right.
I like to put stink on the toilet because it's funny. There's some stink up in the bathtub now.
But we don't have one. The stink can come out of the hot tub where she's doing her business now.
Well, since it's underwater, let's just have steam come out of everything.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's necessary, especially this ottoman. Copper Valor likes
Steamy
it.
Adamant. All right,
Right, so-
well, we live to please Copper Valor.
Sure do. We'll go take a picture of the outside first. Let me see. Do I have that ready? All right, so here's the outside. And I'm going to take a picture. Yes. All right. Whoa, we don't want to get that crazy. All right, how do I do this? Is it Y? B. No, shit. All right, hold on. Someone tell me how to get rid of the people. It is ZR. Nope. It is this. There goes Miko. Marina can stay. She's tired. She's literally yawning in the picture. And then we'll go back in.
Copper says you could put a porta potty outside.
Oh, we should. Well, now everything's better. I'm gonna put a squatty potty outside. Hold on, Marina.
It's just what she needs.
I mean, again, she lives in the damn ocean, but you know, whatever. Let's see. So, housewares. Which
There it
toilet
is.
you want, Ben? You want the water closet?
I want
You
the gold one, man.
You want the gold one? Fine.
Yeah.
She at least
That
gonna have,
ridiculous gold toilet.
she's at least gonna have some privacy, and it's gonna be behind these cherry blossom bushes.
What I like about the gold toilet is you could mistake it as like a lawn decoration.
100%.
You know?
That's gonna smell prettier over there. Let me see if I can move this past the toilet. No, I won't be able to. I think this is it. I think we got it. I think it's gorgeous. One thing I would like to do. Make that white. Let's see. I want to do this. Wait, nope. Damn it. Put it down. I want to do... shoot. I want to select the next thing down. Yes, that. Oh, you can't change the color of the stone stool? That's stupid. Anyway. That's really stupid. I like that she has a little castle. We didn't even just put a porta potty outside. We put a full-on gold toilet.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's the way it goes.
Oh, it's ready. Oh, we could have added it upstairs, but it's already 12:15.
That's all right. We'll do it next time.
Blurp.
Blurp. She just sang at you and blurped. Ooh.
Oh, what's the damn thing? We have to name her stupid house.
It's the,
I am not feeling very creative right now. Oh, whoops.
you missed a letter. Yeah.
Did.
Mermaid Manor? Mermaid.
I was just going to say Mermaid House, so Mermaid Manor sounds even better.
Yeah, okay, you're welcome. A little alliteration.
Yeah. Or it could have been Mermaid Marina, because that's her
Yeah.
name. Let's do it.
Mermaid Man. That's what it says now. All right. Mermaid Man is called a merman.
Stupid. Don't you know anything? Yeah. Well, don't question
I love
me.
it. Blurp again. She's blurping at you a lot, man. Hey, all that hard work and she gave you a goofy looking flower.
Now we get a little song.
Ooh.
This is is where all the DJ KK concerts happen too. I like to come by for those. Ooh, look,
Ooh, I like
ship.
this. I like that picture. Pirate ship.
The bubbles are getting everything. I think she likes it.
Yeah.
Let's see what she says. She's gonna say it looks like
It's
crap.
perfect. All right.
I need to head back. I'm out of here. Blurp.
Blurp.
Keep getting blurped by this one. Let's see how many people we got watching. We got 5 likes. We got 8 people
Blurp.
watching and 5 likes.
Wow.
Hey, look, this is Lottie. This is Pascal's sister, and there's Wardell there in the corner.
All right. Wardell the walrus.
He's a manatee, actually.
Oh, that's not even as fun. But you're right. He doesn't have big tusks. I thought maybe he just had some dental problems.
I'm finished. So real quick before we wrap up, there he goes into his outfit. So you can buy these boxes of chocolates, and if you give a box of chocolates to one of your villagers, they'll come here and you can make them a vacation home. I need to get one for Shavra. And then when you
You're only
first get to
getting
the
one
island,
at a time. Do you only have 800 pokies?
No, I've plenty of pokey. I just grabbed one because I've made one for every other villager on my. I only need one.
Oh,
But
okay.
I can bring them to Brokey and give them to Quinlan's villagers. But here's what happens: you're here, you get off the plane. You got Wilbur, you got Nico, got little bluebirds instead of little yellow birds like you have on your island. And then you run along the beach here. Oops. I guess I have to be in my stupid outfit. But when you go up to these people, they'll have little thought bubbles that say like what type of vacation home they're interested in. And you can talk to any one of these guys and make a vacation home for them. There's Rolf, and there's Naomi. Hi. And then the island's a little bit different. So this is kind of like a second island. You can't move anything around at all actually, but you get to design a cafe, and you get to design a clothing store, and you get to design a restaurant and a school. And there's also like you can go pick up all this material. Like this is one of the new materials in the game, the glowing moss and the hanging vines. And so you get like free access to them there. There's some cool spots where you can get like different views. Again, it's just a much better camera. Oh, DJ KK's coming tonight. So see all that stuff on the beach? That means DJ KK is going to be there, which is fantastic. Let's go down there. I think there's a vine over here. There's a hospital over here that you design. In case you take all the vines, you still have that ladder, which is so helpful. And I'm going to go get this recipe. What I got? So this is where a lot of the new recipes in the game started showing up when you first started playing. And then any new item that you
door plate.
Yeah, it's
All right.
don't worry about it. Here's
I'm
another
not worried about it.
spot. I think you can get a good picture. Yeah,
Nice.
pretty, huh?
It is.
And there's different moments in the game when you like graduate to a different level of and look, these are the people I've made houses for, some of them, and they're just dancing, chilling out with their vacation home. You can talk to them and offer them a redesign, or offer to
Alright.
expand their place, or find them a roommate, or some stuff like that.
But only if you're dressed as the construction worker.
Yes. And so
Alright.
here's Cubbie's clothing store.
Cubbie's clothing store. It's right next to Cubbie's Cafe.
Yeah, I believe it's called Abro Cubbie
Abro,
and Fish.
Cubbie, and Fitch. All right. I like it.
And so there's also unique clothing items here, like the KK Slider shirt that he's wearing. There's Rasher, there's Shino, and then you get to be like, I went crazy designing these just because there was so many new items at the time. I was like, yeah, we're gonna do the stone wall and the marble columns and the hanging vines and all sorts of crazy shit. So
Yeah, where's the stuff they're actually selling? I see a hat.
there is these shorts, this shirt, and whatever the
Oh,
hell Shino's looking at, those
okay.
pants. And
All right.
then I think, yes.
And a mask and a hat.
So
Right.
during the KK Slider concert, you can get these specialty items. They're
Okay.
just for the KK Slider the DJ KK concert. I will definitely.
Tropical cut and so tank. You already have the KK shirt, at least.
I do, but you can give these to your villagers too, so you can have them run around like a bunch of DJ KK fans. Gonna give one of these so I can give that to Tank. Not Tank, Sid. Because Sid looks really cool in the bandanas. And that's Rooney. Rooney's the store clerk. I have a.
Looks like he looks like the store bouncer.
Doesn't he though? I get it, bounce.
Yeah, joke.
And this is the Cubbie Pub T-shirt, which you can't actually buy, but I could design it however I wanted to. So that's the design from the sign outside Cubbie Pub. And this is, you see the little butterflies flying around, all that stuff? Yeah. That was one of those polishing things.
Oh.
Got the statue of David turned the wrong way.
Yeah, you can't see the butt there. But you can on the other side, so that works.
Oh yeah, and there's specialty items too, so you can buy this like really expensive watch or this ring. I got a lot of clothing items in here. When I first did this with Mark, I didn't know how many mannequins and stuff you could put out to get stuff sold. But Cubbie was able to get 8 items out that he could sell. Oh, wait a minute. You can't buy these. I put those out. Those are things that were just available. So you can't actually buy those. Here, I'll prove it.
Oh, wow.
See? Doesn't do anything. So I lied. But he got 6. I think Mark had like 4. And I figured it out by the time I did Cubbie's. Hi, everybody. Can you excuse me, please?
Get out of the way. All right.
Rasher, you dick. So that's it. That's our show for the night. Ben, we got a big show on Sunday. Anybody who doesn't already know this, our 100th episode of Think Outside the Blocks is this coming Sunday. We'll be here live on this channel at 7 p.m. Central. ACOB is here this evening. You're catching us just as we're wrapping up. And so please stop by and check us out. It'll be our 100th episode. We're very excited about putting 2 years into this, and it should be a fun show. We'll see how much extra silliness we get into, because I'm not sure how much time I have to create any extra silliness this week. But we do have VMAX working on a song and a little video for us. So and I'll hopefully, I haven't gotten any done yet, but hopefully I'll even have some building to show. But it's a very busy week for Brick World, and you know me, I've been going a little insane trying to get everything done.
Yeah, I haven't been spending too much time with the cat, but I'll still try to put some time in. I've got tomorrow night is the NFL draft.
Yes,
I have some friends coming over.
Oh, nice.
And then Friday, I'm going out for an anniversary event with my lovely wife of now 15 years since we're past 12 o'clock.
Hey, congratulations.
And then Saturday, hopefully I'll get some time to do something, but who knows?
Yeah. Exciting week. Exciting week for milestones.
Yeah.
15-year anniversary, 100th episode of Think Outside the Blocks.
Yeah.
The NFL draft. Yeah, I'll be watching
the NFL draft?
A live stream tomorrow night with some bros I found that got fed to my feed, and I started talking about Brick World, and they were like, they're like, oh, we have to stop by. We love Lego, because they were like Star Wars guys, but they were doing what were they? Oh, they were watching WWE.
Okay.
Hey, there's something written on. So this thing that was in my sock the other night, this Canadian flag 1x2 tile.
Yeah.
There's a logo written on the inside. It says Bib Brick.
Bib Brick.
At Bib_Brick. I'm gonna have to look them up. Maybe it was something that somebody was giving away at Chicago, and it ended up on my display or something, or somebody handed it to me, and I was like, "Thanks," and I totally forgot. Anyway, Ben, what song?
And you
would
put
you
it
like
in
to
your
go out
sock.
on?
Thanks.
I put it in my sock eventually. I don't know how that happened. But what song would you like to go out on tonight? We have most of them here.
Oh. Let's see here. 100th episode. Man, I kind of feel like we gotta go with an original song. What's the first song we ever produced outside of the Welcome and the Walk-Ups?
That would be Blockleverse.
Okay.
I don't have that one in here, but I can play this outro.
Right.
I can play the Blockleverse outro.
Oh, sure. Let's do that.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the likes. Almost 100% likes. That's great. All 8 people who are watching tonight. Appreciate you guys a ton. And hopefully we'll see you on Sunday for the 100th episode of Think Outside the Blocks. Good night, everybody.
What are these strings and like battery cables? Just like, is that part of his shirt? Oh, it's part of his shirt? Wait, what is this then? Why are there just random wires? Maybe what? is going on in this? I think this is from a stock photo of a father building a bomb with his son, and they photoshopped the aircraft carrier with the curved ramp in front over the bomb. Because what is going on?
Yeah, dude, I'm getting a good look at that. You're right.
There's literally a brick of dynamite right here. This is
There are
C4.
wires. Yeah, there are wires and things just sticking out there.
100% what's happening, and that explains the look on their faces. All of these have been like how to make bomb stock photos.